what do we got here? Dr. Rosenrosen.
Rosenrosen?
Oh, I know Dr. Rosenrosen. Hello.
So from Fletch?
Dr. Rosenrosen?
Yes.
Yes. Lives in Florida. How about the movie Doctor?
I do. Which one was that?
Spies Like Us.
Yeah.
That's Chevy Chase as well.
I remember that.
Hi, Joe, Alan, Andy. I'm 4 years from retirement and 12 years from Social Security. During the 8 years in between, I plan on filling up the 15% tax bracket with Roth conversions, as I'll have no income. Most of my retirement is already Roth. My goal is to have 100% of my retirement in Roth by the time I start taking Social Security. 2 questions, please. Is there any reason it'd be unwise to convert 100%? I think I had heard about medical deductions being a reason to keep the pre-tax. And then the second one is once I start taking Social Security, the SSA indicates that income of 32 to 44 requires a tax of 50% of Social Security benefits, and more than 44K creates an 85% tax on Social Security benefits. My wife and I will be receiving about $44,000 in Social Security benefits. Is that included in the calculation? In other words, right out the gate, is my Social Security to be taxed 85% if I have no other earned income than the $44,000 of Social Security? I assume the Social Security income doesn't count towards that calculation, but cannot find the answer. I understand pre-tax distributions do count, and post-tax distributions do not count for the calculations. Thanks for your time. All the best, Dr. Rosenrosen. Love the Fletch references.
That's good. And you got pretty loud that segment. You got
because
animated.
Dr. Rosenrosen got me all fired up about Fletch. Yeah, so hold on. So a few things here. You're thinking provisional income. Provisional income will use half of your Social Security benefits and then your adjusted gross income on top of that to come up with your provisional income to determine how much of your Social Security benefits are going to be subject to tax. It's not a 50% tax or an 85% tax. It's just 50% of the benefits would be then subject to income tax, or 85% of those benefits are going to be subject to income tax. Say it another way, is that 50% of the benefits would be tax-free, or 15% of the benefits would be tax-free. See, half empty, half full?
Do it the other way.
You see
right.
that?
Sure.
All right.
So provisional income, it's all your income sources without regard to Social Security. Then you add back half of your Social Security. So in your case, if you only have Social Security, half of the $44,000 is $22,000. You're below the limit. You're not taxed on Social Security.
And then if all of your money's in Roth IRA, then your Social Security's not taxed. Everything's tax-free. You're living the tax-free life.
Yeah, for me, I'd say do it if you can. If you can do it in the low bracket. Now, if you're trying to get an accountant's answer, since I'm a CPA, I will tell you this: since you get a standard deduction, right, of about $25,000, right, so you don't necessarily have to convert everything, even if you have a small required minimum distribution, because it's probably going to be tax-free anyway. Even if a little bit of your Social Security is considered taxable, once you subtract out the standard deduction, you're probably at zero tax anyway, right? So if you want the real technical answer, you don't necessarily have to convert everything, but I'm not opposed to it because that gives you the most flexibility, as long as you can do it in low brackets.
You might be paying more tax if you convert everything into a Roth.
Yeah. Right.
Potentially. That's the downfall.
That's the downfall, right?
That you're, all right, well, but the pro is you get the uncertainty of tax and you'll never pay taxes again.
You're done, right? You're all set. It's like not having a mortgage. I've got no more taxes.
Yeah.
Are you prepared for retirement? Schedule a free financial assessment with an experienced financial professional right online at purefinancial.com.